For the discussion on global feminism, I chose to talk about genital mutilation in Muslim countries. In Muslim countries, over 125 million women have been circumcised. One woman is describes being circumcised as being less of a woman. Ironically, not ironically, but also in the book it says that women who try to go against all their cultural values that are forced into them from little girls about being Islamic and how they're supposed to dress and being about their bodies and things like that. If they go against that, they're also considered being less of a woman. So if there's a girl who has had this procedure done and she also she tries to push back when she gets older and go against the grain, I can only imagine what type of pushback from her family and society she gets in her home country. The issues with this circumcision, it has no health benefits. There's nothing beneficial about it, which is not good. And then the women that have had these procedures done, they end up having urinary tract infections, bleeding of the vagina. They end up having cyst infections. They grow cysts. Cysts can turn into tumors. But that's the least of their worries, because men are using the excuse that women should be underneath them, and their body is the only thing that people really have in this life. Their body, their health, something that they themselves can control. When there is one group that is trying to impose its will and force something something that is so sacred to everyone, your health, your body, and trying to change it to fit not a need, but just as a form of control, a social control, especially, is very scary. There's no right reaction to it. It's not something that I think that is not it's not uncommon in other. I bet if there were more studies done in other countries, like, there would be similar things to this, like feet binding in China, or the way that they would make females kill their kids in China because they want more males than they want females. The same type of social control and cultural imperialism is shared, but it's also the effects of it are felt. We're as a patriarchal society, we always try to demean women, sexualize women, over sexualize women, and women are objects and property. And it's sad to say that in a day and age where slavery doesn't exist, but sex slavery is still prevalent, and women are subject to these types of social controls that try to keep them down. As we are growing as a world, it's a global thing. So those are my thoughts, and please let me know if I missed something in the discussion post.